my friends, and welcome to this week's Make and Take. This week we are making a tiny birthday party. I'm so excited. We have the rainbow layered birthday cake with a candle, 2 birthday hats, a little greeting card with a little card, and then even a present where you can actually put a little present in there. In this little example, this kit I'm going to show you today, I did not include a present, but you could easily put like a little gem or a tiny vial and it would totally fit into the tiny little birthday present. Oh my gosh, it's so fun. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. We are going to need hot glue for this kit, so I highly recommend plugging in your hot glue now if you haven't already done so, because you are going to need it. Trust me. All right, here we go. So we have all of our little bits and pieces. Something else that you're going to need for this kit is glitter glue. Now, as a reminder, glitter glue is not an actual glue. It's just glitter in like a clear, like medium, like a clear gel. But it was going to work great for our our multi-layered birthday cake. So just want to give you the heads up. You're going to need that too. I'm going to use stickles today for that. That's what this looks like. The stickles I'm using are called a unicorn, but you can use any stickles you like. Okay. There are all of these bits and pieces here. This piece right here, this little piece of cardboard is going to be like the base of our creation today. So this piece right here is going to be the tablecloth. So we're going to go ahead and glue that on first. Now you'll notice if you flip this over, the other side is blue and this side is rainbow. So you get to decide which is your most favorite. So I'm of course going to choose the rainbow side because I love rainbow. Flip it over to the blue side. You're going to put glue on the back side. I'm just going to do a little square, little bits of glue on the back side. You don't need to use a lot of glue. I'm using PVA, which stands for polyvinyl adhesive. It's the best paper to paper adhesive that I have ever used. I love it. All right, so you're going to glue the tablecloth onto the little piece of cardboard. All right. What we're going to do here is we're going to be making all of the elements and then we're going to glue them onto the little tablecloth. So as we make the elements, we're going to set them to the side. All right, the next thing we're going to do is the little birthday card. Oh my goodness, it is adorable. So you have the little card and you have the little envelope. So these are called score lines, these little lines here on your envelope. You're going to go ahead and fold those all in. Now there's going to be one that doesn't look like the others. If we look at these little points here, this is the pointiest one. That's going to be the top of the envelope. So from the opposite of that, this is the bottom of the envelope. We're going to put a little bit of glue on the left and right of that little tab, right there and there. Make sure you don't get it on the actual envelope itself or on the inside of the envelope. You're going to fold that over 1 and 2, and we're going to hold that there for approximately maybe 8 seconds. That way it's going to be nice and dry once we hold it there for 8 seconds. This is the little card that will slide into the envelope. So now would be a great time to write like a little message. You might need a really fine point pen. If you don't use a fine point pen, it might be kind of hard. We're going to see if I can write very small, happy birthday. Boop. Happy birthday. Yes. All right. Fantastic. I was able to, and I can even draw a cute little star. Yes, perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. Okay, so now that you have your little card and your little envelope, that's going to go to the side. Okay, next thing. We have birthday hats, we have our birthday cake, and we have our birthday present. Oh my gosh, so many different elements. Let's go ahead and move to the birthday hat. So you're going to take a pair of scissors, and you're going to cut from the edge to the center, just one slice. And then you're going to cut from the side to the center, so approximately a quarter of the pie, so to speak, is removed. You're going to do the same thing with the other hat. Slice to the center, and then slice to the center again, and then you will have another, again, quarter of the pie, so to speak, removed. All right, we're going to use hot glue for this part because using white glue to try to glue the hat together is kind of a disaster. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put hot glue right here, then I'm going to wrap it and stick it in place, and that makes a perfect little cone. So depending where you stick it will determine the size of your hat. All right, our hot glue should be hot just right about now, so it should be perfect. All right, we're going to go ahead and squeeze that out. Excellent, making sure we're not burning ourselves. We're going to wrap that and stick it in place and press down. All right, there we have part of a hat, because of course to finish the hat it needs this little poof ball. I've included 2 little poof balls for your hat. I'm going to put the green one on the green striped hat. Obviously you should mix and match if you would like, if your heart desires. All right, so the little poof ball is just going to go right on top of that hat. I did a little dot of glue at the top and then just stuck that little poof ball on. All right, time for the next one. Again, a little bit of hot glue just right along that edge right there. Then we're going to wrap it and stick it without touching the hot glue. We press and hold in place there. Now we're going to do the little poof ball at the top. So I'm just going to put a little dollop of glue right at the point of the little hat and stick the little poof ball on. All right, now we have 2 party hats. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, next thing here. All right, so now we're going to work on the birthday cake. This little fluffy piece actually goes with the birthday present. All right, so this toothpick is actually part of the birthday cake. I know, that's crazy, huh? All right, so we're going to put this little long skinny stripe piece and the gold piece to the side. That's going to be the birthday candle, which we'll work on momentarily, along with the toothpick. And also this fun little ribbon, that's the frosting part, yes. Okay, so in order to make the birthday cake, we have all of these here. There should be 2 of every color, and we are going to be putting them onto the toothpick. So you wanna make sure that you're not gonna be accidentally poking yourself or stabbing yourself, so just be careful while you're doing this. I'm gonna go ahead and do these in rainbow order because you guys know how much I love everything rainbow. So I'm gonna do the red, yellow, green, blue, and you'll notice I'm not pressing them all like right next to each other. I'm leaving just a tiny little bit of space between each one because I want the cake to be layered. I want it to be kind of dimensional and kind of tall. So the more space you put between each circle will determine how tall your cake is, all right? So if you do a lot of space, your cake's really tall. If you do a small amount of space, your cake will be really short. All right, on to the next color, purple, pink. All right, back to the red, then the yellow, then the green, then the blue, then the purple, and then the pink. All right, once you've decided where all of your cake layers are gonna be, I'm going to take a pair of scissors and cut the bottom. Now it's really important that that the little pointy toothpick isn't gonna fly into someone's eye. So what I'm gonna recommend you do is actually hold the tip of the toothpick and then use scissors right underneath your fingers without cutting your fingers. And you can just take that right off, all right? Now you have the rest of our cake, and the bottom of the toothpick is just broken off at the bottom there. When you set it down, it's kind of tilted a little bit. Actually, I did that on purpose to make it look like a really big, tall cake that's about ready to fall over because it's so magical. Okay, so that's gonna be the part of the cake. Now let's talk about our the birthday candle. All right, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your candle, you're gonna fold it in half. All right, this is going to be the height of our candle. So if you want the candle to be shorter, you can trim that now. So what I'm going to do, I have a fold part at the very top here of the candle. So if you want to trim it, you trim it on the open end, like where the mouth is. Boop, 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 if this were her mouth. And you're going to trim that there. All right, I'm happy with the height. My candle's going to be really tall. I did that on purpose because I love it. So I'm going to put hot glue in here, and then I'm going to wrap it on top of the toothpick. So I'm going to put my hot glue right in the middle of the candle, making sure not to burn myself. Now I'm going to set the toothpick on top of the hot glue, and I'm going to fold the other side of the candle over the top and press those together. And that way that will stick directly onto the toothpick and hopefully not burn us. All right, there we are. Excellent, looking good. Oh gosh, part of my cake came off. That's okay. We'll slide that back on. All right, now we're going to be making the flames for the candle. So if you want, you can actually fold your little piece of gold in half so you can cut out the 2 flames at the same time. We're looking for kind of a teardrop shape, which is kind of pointy on one side and kind of rounded on the other side. It kind of makes it look like the flame of a candle. There we are. This is gonna be a really big candle, my goodness. I'm gonna put a little dot of glue at the top of my candle and stick on one flame. And then I'm gonna flip this over to the other side and I'm gonna put another dot of glue, and then there's gonna be another flame. And this is going to make it so then the 2 flames will match up and it will look like a candle from all directions, because that's really what we want. All right, looking good, looking good. Amazing, amazing, amazing. We're gonna let that dry for just a moment. All right, so while that's drying, we're gonna be putting the frosting on it momentarily. Actually, we're gonna put the frosting on at the very end. All right, so now we're going to work on making the birthday present. All right, these instructions are very important. So it's important that we listen, okay? All right, so we're going to cut here, 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 and here, but we're going to stop at this line here, okay? So there are all these little tiny cut marks we're gonna do at the bottom only, all right? So we're using this line, this horizontal line, that's our stopping line. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna cut right here. Here we go. All right, so I'm gonna use my scissors. I'm only cutting, I'm stopping at this horizontal line here, so it's only cut right there. Then we're gonna go here, here, and here. Then we're gonna flip this over, do this exact same thing. We're gonna just cut up these little tabs, and we're stopping at this horizontal line, the second one. All right, so we're gonna go here, 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 and here, okay? All right, now we're only going to cut out this tiny little rectangle right here and this tiny little rectangle right here. And to do that, we just slice right here in this little tab and right here in this little tab. All right, so this is what we're gonna end up with, okay? So these are all sliced and these are all sliced. Okay. All right, so now we're going to fold on all of these score lines. So all of these are the score lines that are the little lines that are just pressed into the little box. Okay. All right, so once they're all folded, then we're going to put hot glue on this little tab here. You can use white glue, but I recommend hot glue for this because it just dries so much faster. So a little line of hot glue on that one tiny little tab only. We're going to fold this around and we're just going to stick that in place right there on this other side. Whoops. When you do so, all of your horizontal lines are going to line up all the way across. All right. Now we're going to fold in our little box. Yes. And you, in order to close the box, I don't know if you guys all know how to do this. I found a lot of kids don't know how to do this. You go 1, 2, 3, and the last one you go to fold down, you actually have to take this corner and tuck it underneath the other flap there. Whoops. So you hold this all down, you take this little guy, you tuck that in. There we are. So it looks like that. All right. Now you can take your little purple fluff that can go in the box for the present. All right. Now we have all of our elements are done. It's time to design our birthday party. All right. So of course you have your birthday cake, and then we're going to have, let's slide this down just a little bit. Then we're going to have our party hats and our birthday present. And then of course our greeting card and the little message. Yes. All right. So once you figured out where everything is going to go, it's time to glue everything down. So I'm going to go ahead and put hot glue on the bottom of this little box, the little present that will stick on. And when I'm designing this, I do have some things that are kind of hanging off of the edge, which I did on purpose in order to make sure that everything was going to fit. Now, for gluing on the birthday card, you can use hot glue, or of course you can just use white glue for this. I'm going to use hot glue because I want it to dry immediately. And of course our little card that goes inside the envelope. I'm actually going to glue that to the side so it looks like you took it out of the envelope. And then let's go ahead and glue on the birthday cake. To glue on the birthday cake, I'm going to put hot glue right here on the very tip of the toothpick, as well as around it just a little bit. All right. Make sure you don't touch it because it's very hot, and then we're going to stick that down. It's not going to sit up upright because it's kind of lopsided, and that's okay. That happens because it's a very tall birthday cake. To stick on the birthday hats, okay, I have a couple options for you. You can actually make it so you don't have to glue them on, so you could actually wear the tiny birthday hats. How cute would that be? But if you want to glue them on, I put a little bit of hot glue around the edge and then stuck it in place. So kind of like this. Again, don't touch the hot glue, and then just stuck that down. And we're going to do the same thing over here. Just a little bit of hot glue along the edge, and we'll stick that down. All right, okay, so once you have all those things in place, it's time to put on our frosting. So to put on the birthday cake frosting, you're going to put a little bit of glue around the edge of the top of the cake. I'm only going to go halfway around so that I have time to stick this on before the glue dries on the other side. I'm going to put this on poof ball sides out, and we're going to bring that around. Make sure you don't touch the hot glue with your hands. You can use like a little skewer or a toothpick to stick that in place. And we're going to bring this around to the other side. Again, I'm going to use hot glue. Make sure I don't want to burn myself by accident. And we'll bring the frosting around to the front, to the other side. Okay. All right, then you're going to trim the frosting so that it only is one layer along the top of the cake. And then if you want to do the rest of the frosting at the bottom of the cake, you can. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I'm going to. So in order to do this, I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue just on the underside of the lip of the red side of the cake that's kind of lifted up. And then I'm just going to tuck frosting right underneath that little lip. Now, if you can get it all the way around, fantastic. But if you can't get it all the way around, that's okay. You can just tuck it underneath the little lip and it will look like it's kind of meant to be. And I think that works just fine. All right, there we are. And then the last little bit is, of course, adding the glitter glue if you have glitter glue. And you can just squirt some kind of right there on the top of the cake, and that kind of makes it look like extra magical, fun, glittery frosting. Sorry, I have to unclog my glitter glue because there's so much glitter in there. All right, so I'm just gonna squirt it around. Oh my gosh, there's so much of it, but it makes it look extra magical and glittery. You could put a little bit on the frosting too if your heart desires. All right, and there we have our tiny birthday cake. Yes, 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 yes. Here we have our tiny birthday cake. Isn't it so magical? Oh my goodness, I love it. Thanks for joining me for this week's Make and Take, friends. Have a happy day or a happy birthday. Bye.